Hello, Paula Daniele from Crochet Hooks You here, and today I'll be showing you how to crochet this coaster. There are only 4 rounds to make this coaster. You can use any yarn that suits a 5mm or a H crochet hook, like a lightweight or 4-ply yarn if you don't have cotton. And I'm using this Abbey Road Sunshine Cotton in the colour of Freckles. So here's the label here in the colour of Freckles. And I'll be using the 5mm crochet hook or H. And we'll also need some scissors and a yarn needle. So this coaster measures 5 inches or 12 centimetres across. So to get started, we'll make a slip knot and just leave enough of an end there to sew in later. So make our slip knot. And we pop our hook through. And then we'll chain 6. So we're going to make 6 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to do a slip stitch into this first chain. So we're making a slip stitch, which forms a ring for us to work into. So we'll be working over this yarn end, and you just hold it on the back left side of the ring. So for round 1, we'll chain 1, then we'll do 12 single crochet stitches into this ring. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now we'll do a slip stitch into the first single crochet stitch we made, which is right there, the first V. So making a slip stitch to end round 1. You can pull on your yarn end if you want to pull your center a little tight. So for round 2, we'll chain 4. So make 4 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we'll do 1 double crochet stitch into the next stitch, this one here. Then we chain 1, and then we'll do 1 double crochet into the next stitch. Then we chain 1, then 1 double crochet into the next stitch. Chain 1, 1 double crochet into the next stitch. Chain 1, 1 double crochet into the next stitch. Chain 1, 1 double crochet into the next stitch. Chain 1, 1 double crochet into the next stitch. Chain 1, 1 double crochet into the next stitch. Chain 1, 1 double crochet into the next stitch. Chain 1, 1 double crochet into the next stitch. chain 1, 1 double crochet into the next stitch, chain 1, now we'll do a slip stitch into the third chain of the chain 4. So 1, 2, 3. Under both loops, make a slip stitch into that third chain to finish round 2. For round 3, we'll chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we'll do 1 double crochet into the same space as the chain 6. So in here at the bottom of the chain 6. So a double crochet. Now we'll do 1 double crochet, a chain 3 and 1 double crochet into the next double crochet stitch here. So you skip this one and move into this one, and we're making a double crochet, then we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and back in to the same stitch, which is there, with a double crochet. And that's what we'll be doing right around. So you find your next double crochet stitch here, and put a double crochet stitch into there, chain 3, and then another double crochet stitch into the same stitch as the first one. Move along, find your next double crochet here, and we'll do a double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then back down into the same stitch here with another double crochet. Find your next double crochet stitch here, and we put our first double crochet stitch in there, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then back down into this stitch with another double crochet. Move along, find the next double crochet stitch here, make a double crochet stitch into that one, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then back down into this stitch with another double crochet. Move along, find our next one here, make a double crochet, chain 3, and then back down into this stitch with another double crochet. Move along, find our next double crochet, make a double crochet into that one, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and back down into the same stitch with another double crochet. Into our next double crochet stitch here, make a double crochet stitch, chain 3, and back down into the same stitch with another double crochet. Move along, find the next one, make a double crochet, chain 3, and back down into the same stitch with another double crochet. Move along into the next double crochet stitch, make a double crochet, chain 3, back down into this stitch with another double crochet. Now we're up to our last one here, this one here. So make a double crochet into that stitch, chain 3, and back down into this stitch with a double crochet. Now we're going to do a slip stitch into the third chain stitch of this chain 6. So count 1, 2, 3. So into the third chain stitch, and we'll make a slip stitch to finish this round. That's what it's looking like now. So for round 4, we'll be doing 5 single crochet stitches into each of these chain 3 spaces. So not into these ones, where it loops up, just into these spaces where it loops up. So straight into this space, and we'll do 5 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Moving into the next space here where the loop is. Now we'll do 5 into there. Five single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we find our next loop, which is this one here. See how this arches up? We're only crocheting into these ones. So another 5 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Find our next one, which is here, and make 5 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Find the next loop, another 5 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you need to push it around, just do that to fit the fifth one in. Okay, I'm just going to pull out some more yarn. If you need to do that too, then go ahead. So as you can see, the single crochet is creating a neat, nice edge for the coaster. Into the next loop here, 5 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Find our next loop. And we're going to do 5 single crochet stitches into the loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Find our next loop, this one here. Make our 5 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into the next loop. Five single crochet stitches into the loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here's our last loop here. No, it's not. No, we've still got 1, 2, 3 to go. My eyes deceived me because of the colour of the yarn. So you're going to be careful with this multicoloured yarns. It can trick you sometimes. So into the next loop here with 5 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into our next loop here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. just double checking here, this is the last loop. So we do our last 5 single crochet stitches into this loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we're going to slip stitch into the first single crochet stitch we made. Now if you don't know which one that is, just count back here. So that was the 5th one, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. So we make a slip stitch into the first single crochet stitch we made. There's our slip stitch, and that's the end of that round. So now we need our scissors, and just leave a good length so that we can sew in with. Cut your yarn and we'll finish off. Now we need to sew in our yarn ends, so turn the coaster over. And we'll start with this one in the middle here. So just thread that through. And we're just going to take it up around the back of the stitches. You can pull it tight a little bit. I wouldn't pull it too tight though, because you do want to leave a bit of a hole there. We don't want to pull it so tight that you can't see that hole. So just take that around the back of the stitches. Just enough so that won't come out. And then we can trim that one off. That one's done. Then with this other one here, thread that through your needle. Now if you just turn this upwards like this, sorry, turn it round the right way like this, where you can see the knot there, just take the needle down the middle of that next stitch and out the back. And that's just going to pull that down and hide that knot. Now turn it back over, so this is the back of the coaster, and now we're just going to run the needle into the back of the stitches of the edge. Try not to pull too tight there. Then we can trim that off. Turn it back over. And that's how you crochet a coaster.